First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. On the visitor's sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys going to have their hands full. We know about the problems that warm weather teams have when they have to play in the snow. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on a snowy night at Lambeau. He'll get across the 20, mark him down, 23-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling multiple wins going into their bye week. And I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a...
right at the outset, he lost the football. The Niners have got it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On second down, Love. That one reeled in by Golden. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down, but wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. Packers set to kick this one away. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Well, we had a chance to meet with him earlier in the week, and as you could probably expect, Mike, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up last week's 4-interception performance. It was still bothering him. He's still trying to move from it, and I think that's the point. The ability to move on from bad games, that's really a testament to playing quarterback in the NFL. You're going to have some struggles, but if those struggles carry over into the next week's game, now we've got a problem.
They'll He'll stay on the ground. Finds an alley to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. First and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Set, ready.
In motion, it's Golden.
95. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. It is third and long.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's Brad Robbins now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. That's taken on this side of midfield. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Niners offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. In the backfield, he'll get the carry here. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Packers' 38-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Get set. Hot.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throw, right side, complete to Pearsall. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
A gain of
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. But something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
A throw on the move is caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The throw here is complete. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
At the 7-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Get set. Up. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy moving to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Get set. Get set. Ready? Up. Stop.
From the gun, it's Purdy. They're called in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0.
Packers nothing. Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3.
Check pitch.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Bernardo Green there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Check right.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Travel start on the ground. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 46-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Get set. Watch out.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. 15-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
You ready to speed? Watch out.
Right back to him on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
This one complete to Bourne. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That one off the crossbar. Needed to hit it a little bit better. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Renato Green.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
begin here on the ground. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
The best guys I've been around, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that is incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time. We try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. He's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Check pink.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. But more Buccaneers 4 on 1st down. Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Opposite. Green. Ready. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Yellow. 1.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The 49ers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Get set, get set.
Now Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Up the middle, and he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy. Open man there, it is Bourne. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense.
That's going to be intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
The Packers offense ready for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go next.
Throwing is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Oh, he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he's close to the goal line. Took a big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And this is the running back for the visitors. He's going to take this one in 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Baker Mayfield. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. This one's gone to the half, and it's the Buccaneers up by a touchdown, 21-14, the halftime score. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Eagles. And this is Michael Penix finding his guy, Darnell Mooney. A 12-yard touchdown pass. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Falcons lead it by 2 at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they'd love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
While we have a moment, why don't we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He's got the tight end there. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. That's the the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Watch out!
They need 2. Here's Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Get set!
Now Purdy. To the goal line and in. Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, 49ers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Check right.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Get this over the middle to Golden. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 20, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's Smith red.
On play action, Love. The time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. Sense a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. This is caught at 2. And he'll take it on in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score Niners 21, Packers 14.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. A handoff as they try to run it here. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Finding room at midfield. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, San Francisco. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Black swap.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3. Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
4-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Yellow. Line.
3rd and inches.
Here we go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will have a Packers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Automatic 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Set, ready. Yep, cut.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Check.
To throw is Love. The ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Flex lock.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Flex lock.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Drive will start on the the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
But up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Watch out!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Get set! Get set!
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. On the run to the right. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage. And it will bring up 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
45 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 1st and goal.
Check peek.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
Yeah, Mike, and that should just about do it. They do have 1 timeout, so if you can get some stops, use your timeout. Theoretically, you can get the ball back. Not going to have a lot of time. Probably going to need a miracle finish.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain. Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field, be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a two-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to make it a two-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a two-score advantage.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's...
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
10 yards on the pickup. Get second and inches.
So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And you could maybe put this one in the surprise column. They're a team certainly not accustomed to practicing in, much less playing in the snow. They had a game plan. They made it work. They're going to get out of here to warmer climates, warmed by a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Separation Sunday. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 13. Lots to catch you up on. We'll start at Lambeau Field. The Packers at home to take on the 49ers. And this is the Niners wideout. Looks like a little innocuous wide receiver screen, but then think again. He's going to outrun everyone. And that's a 61-yard touchdown grab. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Caleb Johnson. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Steelers get an important win here in the race to get one of those final wild cards in the AFC. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is Josh Allen. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Bills win their second straight as they get the victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
Dating back back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levon Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. This side also occupying playoff positions, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. Happy y'all could join us. Thanks for being here. I'm Keith Scott with Brock Heward. Eddie Pinheiro just about set. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
Now, this is a list that hurts a lot more this time of year. They need every one of these guys out there as they fight for a spot in the postseason.
It is all hands on deck the rest of the way, and every guy who's been lost at some point this season, his presence is surely sorely missed out there. Every team's fighting for a playoff spot, Kate. In the same boat at this point, it's a war of attrition. And who's got the win standing and fighting at the end? Often the ones who make a postseason run. The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 43. Dump off caught by his back. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Mayfield keeps it himself, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. They'll run this with Irving. Takes out a 1-stop. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
He has it on the QB sneak. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
180!
First and 10, it's Mayfield. This throw is caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. That one connects. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. This is ahead for about 5. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Watch out!
On the gun is Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Pearson on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. First time running with the rookie from Cal. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the Buccaneers, 30.
Play action now. Purdy. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
18, what's up?
Here he is on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
He's marching down the middle, and they block it. It's picked up and finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Up. 18.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry. We're going to look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do and support that win.
At the 43-yard line.
1 quarter away so far. The Buccaneers leading so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
Right around, up.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he's officially in the enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
First down.
Get set. It's up.
1st and 10 at
18.
the 49-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. Purdy has it knocked out. And this one belongs to the Bucs. That right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the sack. Downfield, he's got McMillan. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Give it to Irving on the option. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They are now set for 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Setting up the screen. He has room past the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll hand it to him again. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. Mayfield now from the gun. Has it in close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 20-zip lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Purdy on the play action. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
49ers nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way. And as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Purdy throwing here on first. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On third down, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Give to Irving to start his drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Irving hauls it in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Irving here from the gun. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Nick Martin on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the Buccaneers looking at second and 3. From the 41. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, Mayfield. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
I think that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, this is what happens. You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the 49ers on offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Even short.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. To throw again, it's Purdy. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And that's not going to do a ton against what is now a 28-point gap.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our trip around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East. And it's the talented and speedy Breece Hall. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Jets get the victory here. They win it by 10. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is Anthony Richardson. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Saints win this one by 11. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs hosting the Chicago Bears. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He only had one catch in the game, but it was this one, and it counted. The Bears win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. Isn't holding off. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Another try following the sack. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Buccaneers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Right back to Irby now. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt a field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal in 2nd. Time, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set, go. 33, yellow, ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43, set.
First throw for the backup now. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
He finds it beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Gabriel here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Black shot. Down, ready, ready. Hut.
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Pearsall on the slant. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. Throw wheeled in by Mayer. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
If you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
49er 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, set. Set.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Here we go. Hut, hut. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Trying again, following the sack. Caught by his fullback behind the line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lower the deficit they face. Well, Brock, this This one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Jukes one defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And the man is there to knock that away.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Throwing again is Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Some 4 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
Here's Mayfield. Setting up the screen. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Niners take over.
49ers back on offense and set to take over. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Take the handoff. Now Gabriel. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Steal, left. Set, hut.
Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10 now. And it's been a catch outright. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready.
Gabriel, 1st and 10. To his wideout, it's a screen. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Okay.
Oh, he loves
right?
to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more. He's throwing for it! And this is going to be Cup getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. He takes it himself. No one around. He's got space. And he gets this down near the 30.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That pass complete to Irving. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Baker out of the pistol. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Baker now from the gun. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So we're through 3 here. The Buccaneers have that football, partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Aubrey puts it through and make this a 19.3 score advantage.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Throwing now, off play action. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Set, ready. Black 40. Red, cycle. Set.
From the gun, Gabriel finds him on the slant. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Hut. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Come on, set. Hut.
He's got it on the bootleg. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Ready. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 30.
They're going play action. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this first down. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready.
36-yard line.
53.
From the 36. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hut. 52 blue. Ready.
First down, Gabriel. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hut. 45. 1. Hut.
And he could have a free play here. He beams one, deep right side. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
Gabriel here from the gun. He's looking deep once again. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
All right, Brock. Gabriel and the offense staying out there, electing to go for 2.
The 49ers will
He'll try and throw it here. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They take the hand off. Now it's Mayfield. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. And we need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. He's free up the right side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. It's complete to Tez Johnson. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
He'll have the first down and even more. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Now carried by Irving. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Baker now off the play fake. Brought in right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. And this.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Buccaneers getting closer to their 10th win of the season. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. WK the intended target. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Puts it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The 49ers and Dylan Gabriel headed out for their next shot. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Gabriel, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready?
Now to throw. Kittle makes the catch. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down.
Yellow.
To throw now. Here's Gabriel. And it's Bourne with the catch outright. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First and 10.
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. He's got the hook up the board. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Next, hut.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. Try and push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's victory formation the rest of the way for these Buccaneers who take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal the end, just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.